Hey, Chase, how are you?
What's up, Deb?
Not much. You've got a lot going on lately.
Yeah, it's been a fun summer so far. I don't even know if we're in summer. I think we're still in spring, but
Unofficial.
it's been weird. I took a year off of touring for the most part, and it seems like I'm busier. So I don't know how that works, but here we are.
Yeah, you got a cool partnership with Coors Banquet and Wrangler reuniting for their third collaboration. And I tell you what, I'm liking the idea of the beer cords. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, that was on the Wrangler jeans in the chords of the song Connie Lou that we have coming out. They put in beer ink, however that works, on the jeans. So the interesting part about that for me is you're going to see a lot of that at summer concerts this summer. I mean, you guys know as well as I do, country music fans do some wild things at festivals. They wear some wild things, and then I bet there won't be any shortage of the Wrangler jeans with the cords on them, and probably a lot of them are going to be cut off at the knees like some jorts. So I'm looking forward to seeing how people create their own Wrangler beer cord jean shorts this summer.
Absolutely. Talk to us a little bit more about the song, Connie Lou, because obviously your mom, Connie, is very much an inspiration in, the relationship between your parents. So give us a little bit of a basis around that.
Yeah, so my dad passed away when I was 22. It was 2008. And that was really when my music career it hadn't started yet. I hadn't even written a song when that happened. So when that happened, he was a big focus on a lot of the writing I've done in the last 15 years. And then 3 years ago, we put out an album called I Hate Cowboys and All Dogs Go to Hell. And it was my dad double fisting these Coors Banquets on the cover. And that really sparked my relationship with Coors. And they're just a really awesome family. And they got a lot of really cool people that work for them. But I was sitting literally where I'm sitting right now in my breakfast room. And I looked down at the picture of my dad a few months ago. And I was like, man, I've written a lot about him, but I've never written about her. So I started this song called Connie Lou. It's just a perfect country song name, and I'd never even thought of that before. I was writing it with Dan Couch, and he said, "What's your mom's middle name?" And I said, "Connie Lou." And her sister is actually Kathy. Her name Catherine's in the song as well, but her real name's Kathy. But her name's Kathy Ann, so they have really really country names. Wrote the song, and it was just a perfect thing. I sent to management and sent to. They got it to Coors and Wrangler, and because obviously they're both the, names are in the title or in the chorus, and they just thought it was a perfect opportunity to work together on the song and then really have some fun with it this summer. And I was thinking about it, and it's like she was the jeans, and he was the beer, and that's really she was always wearing jeans around the house, and he was always drinking the Coors Banquets. So it's a perfect little tip of the hat, not just to my dad, but mostly to my mom, which has never gotten enough credit.
I love that. Now, if only one of your parents drove a Ferrari or something along those lines.
I really wish, and the next song is going to be about a farm, and it's going to be the construction company that builds houses
right.
on really nice farms.
Yes,
yeah, that's my next goal. And then they're going to build me a free house. That'd be the next goal.
That's a great idea.
Awesome. They've shared the photo of your dad holding a Coors Banquet in each hand. I love it. He's double fisting in that photo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was taken in Wyoming, which is you listen to the song, and he was the Cool Hand Luke of Western Wyoming. She was the belle of the dance hall, and that was their lives. I mean, she really had to do a lot of work to tame him. He was a wild card, but she did great. Obviously I'm grateful she married him. They had me, my two older brothers, and it's a really, really cool way to honor not just their lives as, their love story, but also her in general.
Yeah. Now that photo, obviously, of your dad you used for the album cover for your previous project. Now, do you have a photo of your mom that you had to get approved by her to say, hey, can I use this? Or what did that look like?
Didn't get it approved. I just kind of went with it. But it's a picture of her and my dad back in the 70s, late 70s, early 80s. I think this one was actually late 70s and 79. But I did not get it approved. Actually, the first time she ever heard anything about this song, which I don't know how that happens because my brothers had it, the kids are hearing it, the niece and nephews, and I don't know how nobody blurted it out to her, but we played Red Rocks a month ago, and that was the very first time she ever heard it. I played it for her in the back room there at Red Rocks, and she started tearing up because she thought it was going to be a sad song. I've written a lot of those in my last couple records, but I really wanted to have a summer fun song and really just let her be able to actually enjoy a song of mine as opposed to crying and tearing up about my dad. So I think it gives her some joy being able to reminisce and look back on their story.
That's pretty cool. The full Coors Banquet and Wrangler collection will launch tomorrow at shop.coors.com. Connie Lou drops in just a couple of days. But then tell us about the Connie Lou cover contest where you have an opportunity for an up-and-coming artist to perform the song live with you on stage.
Yeah, I've never done anything like that. But it's going to be really cool to see how people cover the song, whether it's acoustic, however they want to do it. I'm excited to just see there's a lot of talent out there. There's a lot of people who can sing a lot better than me, who can perform a lot better than me. So we're gonna do our best to pick whoever really records Connie Lou, sends it in, and crushes it. I'm a little nervous that they're going to be better than me, but that's okay, I guess. They can really take the stage for a few minutes and sing it with me, or get up and open. And it really just gives a younger artist or a less experienced artist an opportunity to get to open and show their talents, because there's a ton of talent out there. So it's going to be really cool to see what we bring in with it.
That's awesome. Now, do we know where this particular opening date will be, or is it kind of still in motion?
No, it's still in motion. It's Wrangler and Coors. The reason I love them so much is they're great American companies, and just like great Americans do, we continue to just have conversations and not have a clue actually fully what's going on. So, it's still up in the air, but it's going to be convenient for whatever artist wins the contest, and we'll get them out there. And I want it to be a really good show for them. So they hope. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to pick or if we're going to pick. I'm sure we're going to pick, but either way, they're going to have a great opportunity to get up in front of a bunch of people and sing some songs.
Love it. Now, we obviously know Connie Lou. We know the opportunity for these opening artists. What does the rest of the schedule of new music look like for you? Are you getting a full project that you're like, man, I'm so excited about this other song as well?
I've got a few songs that I feel that way about. The last 3 albums I've put out, I Hate Cowboys 3 years ago, Go Down Singing 2 years ago, and then last September we put out Eldora. So that's 3 albums that I really, really want to continue to give life to and pour into those on the live shows, especially because they're the first 3 albums that I've ever put out that were me to my core, as opposed to just trying to chase something. If you want to listen to 3 albums of mine, those would be the 3 to get to actually know who I am as a human. So I'm going to really keep focusing on those, and then past Connie Lou, probably just a song here or there. It could be a month later, it could be 6 months later, but I'm not going to do an album yet until I'm really, really sure on what I want that to look like. And in the meantime, I'm just going to have fun putting songs out and seeing what people like.
Sure. Well, I have to say, this is a music fan, and we've talked about this before last time you were here in Indy, but the I Hate Cowboys album is phenomenal. So big fan of that too, and excited to hear about more of the new stuff coming out. Yeah,
it's going to end up being an album. It just won't be anytime soon. But there will be continuous new music coming, just because I'm writing a lot still. I'm recording some, and Connie Lou's the next chapter, and we'll see what follows that.
Love it.
All right, we'll be looking for you in your jorts.
Thank you, guys. I want to see you in them, too.
Done.
Matt,
sold.
Matt's on board.
Absolutely.
I know you Indiana folks got some redneck in you, so let's do it.
Hell yeah, man. Hell
You're
yeah.
not wrong about that. Thank
awesome.
you, Chase Rice. Appreciate your time.
Thank you, guys.